So let's talk about the 90th anniversary of Vidler's. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we were very excited. We had to postpone it, obviously, a little bit, but still at some point this year, maybe in the fall, we'll celebrate it because we really want to make a big deal about it.
Did it always start as a 5 and 10 like it is today?
Yes, yep. When my grandfather opened it in 1930, it was June 21st. It was actually called the Fair 5 and 10 and $1 and up store back then, the Fair store. And as the family legend goes, they were a very large, proud family from Boston, and his older sister said, "You're going to go broke at the height of the Depression and stain the family name and reputation forever, so don't use Vidler's in the naming of your business."
Wow. Well, isn't it interesting that it survived that, and now what's going on, right?
Yeah, really. I mean, I said to some people, we used to think the biggest risk and worst time was probably just opening the store during the Depression, but now getting through this, the last 3 or 4 months has certainly been a challenge.
Hey, Cliff, what's it like to work for a small business?
Actually, it's probably the best job in the world, Clay, because especially living in your community you work in, you get to know everybody. You become a family and friends, and it's just a fun place to be.
You know the families of East Aurora, but you're always welcoming new visitors, too.
Absolutely, yeah. We like that. We enjoy we always ask them where they're from or how they heard about it, so that's always a lot of fun.
And you guys have won some pretty good awards, too. Let's talk about that Small Business Award you guys got.
We are honored. It's a pretty lengthy award. We were the Small Business Family-Owned Business of the Year in the Buffalo region. So it wasn't the whole United States. We want to be clear about that. We'd like to think that, but it was for the Western New York Buffalo region. But yeah, that was pretty cool that we, our village supervisor, the mayor, the town historian, they put in nominations for us. And I think based on that, that's why we were selected.
You're not selling just the things that people needed, 90 years ago. You guys have really updated and changed with the times.
Yeah, we're doing a nice mix, Clay. We try to have all the fun stuff, novelty stuff, yet we're still a staple store in the community and carry all the products they're currently looking for.
What if somebody comes in and is interested in something and you don't have it? Is that something you'll try to put back into your inventory someday?
We walk away sheepishly because they've stumped us.
Especially in the kitchen area.
It depends on what it is. I mean, sometimes it's funny. People come in. A lot of people think we're an antique store, which we are not. But they'll ask for something. They'll call and say, my great-grandmother who lived here, blah, blah, blah. And they go on and on describing in great length some item that hasn't been made for 70 years. So that we don't have. But if it's something we can get and we'll try and source it and we think other people will buy it, sure, we'll look into it. And that's one thing Cliff and I always joke, we have a lot of flexibility. We can make an executive decision in about 10 seconds whether we want to get something. We don't have to do a PowerPoint pack and go through a whole presentation to justify it.
All right, so people want to come and visit you. Are you open? How do we do it?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we'd like to we're back to our regular hours. We have been for almost a month now. So we're open Monday through Thursday from 9 to 6. Fridays we're open late. We're open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at night Friday. Saturdays we're back to 9 to 6. And Sundays 11 to 5. So 7 days a week we're open. We certainly are following all the guidelines, and you have to wear a mask to come in. We have separately marked, very clearly marked entrance and exits. Once you get in the store, we have some arrows and markings on the floor to disperse people. But other than that, once you get in and kind of walk around, we'd like to think it's back to normal at Vidler's.
Love it. Great tradition, you guys. I'm so glad we got a chance to talk today. It's good to hear your voice again.
Likewise. We look forward to seeing you and Teddy in the store, and we really appreciate it.
I'm bringing the whole crew, man. Cliff and Don, you guys have a great summer. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Clay.